president here, right here, you know, he seems to think that no country or no organization believes that Hawaii is not a state. I very think that, you know, I mean, it's one of those issues that how can a person who studies the issues and don't understand the correctness? The correctness is that the United Nations in 1960 said that the state of Hawaii never met the sacred trust. The sacred trust was to give back land that was taken illegally, and all they did was give statehood or sovereignty. That's the reason the United Nations said that the state did not meet the burden of self-determination. And I certainly wish this person right here, Mr. Obama, or Senator Obama, who wants to be president, if he really wants to make a sink in the world, if he really wants to make a dent in the world, give back Hawaii. Give it back. Because you can never have any peace in the world as long as you're an occupier. And if you're going to go there, I could just see you saying, oh, the United Nations, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. You know, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh. What are you going to do? You were born in an occupied state. You know? How can you be born in an occupied state and be president and go to the United Nations and expect to have any consideration from anybody else? You know? On July 16, 1893, the sovereign nation of Hawaii the Marines came in and took it over. President Cleveland, probably the only Democratic that we could look at, the Democratic who did not want to invade other countries. But you know, as soon as he lost the election to McKinley, then McKinley started this war, the Spanish-American War, and all these wars, you know. There's only one president in a Democratic thing I think should be good, and that is Cleveland. Where is he? Right here. Right here. There he is. Right here. Anyway, Article 76, Article 73 of the United Nations in 1946. Article 73 was for all countries who were illegally taken, either by war or by any other ways. And the sacred trust was to bring it back. And that's what I was talking about, the sacred trust. This is a sacred trust. So here's a matter of sacred trust. Here's a matter of sacred trust. That's what Americans don't understand. You know, you can't just go around beating everybody around because they're going to beat you down. And look at their economy. The economy is going down. Why is it going down? I think it's got a lot of it canned right here. Sacred trust. There is no sacred trust when you occupy a state. And you know, it's just, in 1960, United Nations, there it is, Article 3, and if you go to USC CCAN 107, that will tell you why the state of Hawaii does not exist. Because this is where the United Nations goes to. They go to the source of the problem. The source of the problem was the illegal civilian military occupied force, which, you know, the United Church of Christ is involved in it, you know. So I don't have that with me right now, but, you know, it's the same church that Obama goes to is the one who was involved here, you know. It's just, I don't know whether they're the same. I'll take that back. But I think that they're closely related somehow. But anyway, this is the 1946 Nuremberg trial. It is the duty of every citizen my tongue is tied around. There is a higher duty, and it is the responsibility of individuals to determine whether the government agency are operating within the bounds of its authority. That's what the Germans all said, oh, we were just being good citizens. We weren't doing that. That's what the Americans say. We're just being good citizens. We just want the land. We want the sugar. We want this. We want that. You know, that's what they're doing. This is the problem we have here. This is the problem. There is no one who looks at the sacred trust. I mean, not the sacred trust, but the government agency operating within the boundary. And that goes right to the sacred trust. Where's the sacred trust? Somewhere in the sovereign nation, you know. It's just so disheartening to see the genocide acts that are taking place here in Hawaii with the Kanakamolis, huh? They're moved out of their house. They're chased out. They're bought out. Now the OHA is taking it over, you know. And then you have the one-armed bandit, you know, who's that? Senator Akaka, not Senator Akaka. Well, he's Kaka, but
Inouye.
the one-armed bandit is Inouye. Senator Inouye went to the United Nations and said that the Hawaiians had decided to become America. That's the reason the United Nations went to this part, right here, 1960, saying that wasn't true. They never wanted to be. They don't want to be. It's only the arms. And the only reason they have arms here is that we're still more interested in war than we are in peace. You know, faith is a very, very strong element in life. And I think that faith here has to come forth to bring back the wrong that's been done, you know. There's so many things that's being done, and it's being done all around us all the time, you know. Every elected official of the state of Hawaii should just resign. They should just resign. Get out. You have to, is there a higher duty? One day this higher duty may come back to haunt you. If there's an international trial that is set forth already in 1960 and 1959, it's already set forth. It can happen. And if you think it's all right, we can just do what we want to do, you know. After all, you know, they're brown. There was other words. They called them they called them the N-word, huh? They called them niggers, huh? They wouldn't let them even go into the White House. It's the racist in this country reflects right here. And Senator Obama, he's black, but I look at him and say, wow, if that's not the blacks I know, because the black people I know here have compassion for the illegal acts that's placed upon other people. And Senator Obama, he don't care. Oh, that's all right. Oh, y'all be this, and we're going to go and do this. And then there's one other thing. Why is it that there is 58 states? I thought there was only 54. 50, which there isn't. There's a lot less than that. But when Senator Obama takes the territories and calls them state, that's almost like it's the going to take these places and make them be statehood and stuff like that. So anyway, thank you very much for listening to me, and I have a phone number, huh? 808-579-8240. And I don't have an email because I have dyslexia real bad, so I flip around here and go like that, but I sure like to talk to you, you know. And I tell you, we do have to resolve these issues that's here today. Thank you.